South African Wildlife Reserve, 2011. 8 young lions surround one honey badger. The badger weighs 10 kilograms. The lions weigh 200 kilograms each. The lions attack. One bites the badger's neck. The honey badger twists inside its own skin. Rotates nearly 180 degrees. Still inside the skin, the lion is biting. It bites the lion's face. The lion releases, steps back. For 20 minutes, the honey badger fights 8 lions. The lions retreat. The badger walks away with minor injuries. Different location. Kalahari Desert. A honey badger finds a puff adder, deadly snake. The badger kills the snake, begins eating. The dead snake's fangs inject venom. The honey badger collapses, enters a coma. 2 hours pass. The badger wakes up, returns to the snake, finishes eating it. Scientists watching asked, how? Here is the question. Is the honey badger a biological mistake? An animal so aggressive it attacks lions, so damaged it cannot feel pain correctly, so broken it survives deadly venom but dies young from reckless behavior? Or is this something else entirely? For decades, scientists believed honey badgers were simply very aggressive. Then molecular biologist Danielle Drabeck studied their genes. 2015. University of Minnesota, published in Toxicon. What she found changed everything. The honey badger has a mutation, a specific change in one receptor in its nervous system, position 187 in the nicotinic acetylcholine receptor. Normal animals have one amino acid. The honey badger has a different one amino acid difference. This creates electrical repulsion, like pushing 2 magnets together. Snake venom cannot bind to the receptor. The venom enters the bloodstream, reaches the nervous system, tries to attach, cannot. The honey badger does not die. This is not toughness, not luck. This is molecular engineering. But here is what breaks the pattern. Scientists found the same mutation in 3 other animals: mongooses, hedgehogs, wild pigs, 4 different species, 4 separate continents, 4 independent evolutionary paths, all arrived at the same solution. This is convergent evolution, when evolution solves the same problem the same way in animals that never met, which means the mutation is not random, it is the optimal solution. Evolution tested millions of possibilities. This one worked, but the venom resistance is only the beginning. The honey badger's skin measures 6 millimeters thick at the neck, extremely thick for a 10-kilogram animal. But thickness is not the main feature. The skin is loose, remarkably loose. A honey badger can rotate nearly 180 degrees inside its own skin, while a predator holds it. Watch what happens. Lion bites badger's back. Normal animal, trapped. Death in seconds. Honey badger twists inside the skin the lion is biting. Faces the lion. Attacks eyes, nose, or genitals while the lion still holds the skin. The lion must choose: hold useless skin or release and retreat. Most lions retreat. This skin has stopped porcupine quills. Bee stings by thousands. Bite wounds from animals 5 times larger. One photographer documented a honey badger with 17 porcupine quills embedded in its head, neck, and shoulders. The badger continued hunting. 2024 Wildlife Photographer of the Year. Image spiked. A honey badger covered in blood. Face full of quills. Returning to finish killing the porcupine that injured it. Normal animals retreat from pain. Honey badgers do not. Scientists want to know why. Here is the problem. Nobody knows. 0 scientific studies exist on honey badger pain perception. No research on nerve receptors. No brain chemistry data. No pain threshold measurements. The scientific literature is empty. Compare this to naked mole rats. Scientists documented their exact pain mechanisms, specific mutations, missing neuropeptides, reduced nerve fibers. For honey badgers, nothing. We observe behavior. Badger continues fighting with severe injuries. We assume it must not feel pain, but we have not measured it. We do not actually know. This is one of the biggest mysteries in animal biology. An animal famous for ignoring pain. 0 scientific research on how. If you are interested in animals that break every rule science expects, subscribe for more biological mysteries. The aggression appears suicidal. Honey badgers attack lions, leopards, hyenas. For years, people called them the world's most fearless animal. Then Dr. Colleen Begg spent 42 months following honey badgers in the Kalahari. First intensive study, University of Pretoria. She discovered something surprising. Honey badgers run away from danger. She watched them sniff fresh lion tracks. They immediately fled to holes. They avoided areas with recent leopard scent. The aggression only appears when escape is blocked. Cornered animal, no exit. That is when they attack. This is not fearlessness. This is defense strategy. Most predators perform cost-benefit analysis. Killing a 10-kilogram honey badger requires effort, risk of eye injury, risk of genital attack, risk of chemical spray, reward, 10 kilograms of meat. The predator usually decides, not worth it. The honey badger's aggression is not a defect, it is mathematics. Make yourself more costly to kill than the calories you provide. Evolution optimized this formula for 10 million years. Mahalo Wildlife Center, South Africa. A honey badger named Stoffel lives there. Rescued as cub, cannot be released. Stoffel became a problem. He escaped, repeatedly. First escape, climbed fence, reached through wire, unlocked gate bolt from outside. Staff locked him in new enclosure. Stoffel taught his female companion to help. One badger held first bolt, other unlocked second, teamwork. Staff removed the companion. Placed Stoffel in empty concrete enclosure, no objects, no trees. Stoffel piled rocks, created stairs, climbed out. Staff removed all rocks. Stoffel dug up mud, shaped it into balls, stacked the balls, used them as steps, escaped. Staff removed all loose dirt. Stoffel waited. Staff left tools near enclosure during maintenance, rake, shovel. Stoffel grabbed them through fence, used them to climb. Professor William McGrew, Cambridge University, reviewed the footage, his assessment. Either honey badgers have been severely underestimated, or this is a genius. Tool use, planning multiple steps, learning from failure, teaching others. Cognitive abilities found in primates, dolphins, corvids, not in most mammals. Yet zero scientific studies exist on honey badger intelligence. Only this one video case, another mystery, another gap in knowledge. So here is what scientists actually know versus what people believe. Proven. Venom resistance mechanism confirmed. Thick, loose skin measured. Can survive snake bites observed repeatedly. Tool use documented in Stoffel. Not proven. Cannot feel pain. Unknown, never tested. Fearless brain chemistry. Unknown, never studied. Attacks without reason. False. Field studies show defensive behavior. Never loses fights. False. Lions and leopards kill them. The gap between reputation and research is enormous. But here is the data that changes the story. Honey badgers first appeared 10 million years ago. Fossil found in Kenya. They spread across 3 continents: Africa, Middle East, Indian subcontinent, sea level to 4,000 meters elevation, rainforest to desert. Scientists documented 60 prey species in their diet: snakes, rodents, insects, even young crocodiles. Conservation status, least concern. Not endangered, not threatened. Stable populations, 10 million years of survival. 3 continents, every habitat type, stable populations. This is not a biological mistake, this is success. Compared to cheetahs, endangered, limited range, specialized hunters, high cub mortality, honey badgers, least concern. 3 continents, eat almost anything, survive everywhere. Now examine trade-offs. Honey badgers have small litters, usually 1 cub. Time to independence, 12 to 16 months. Most similar animals, 3 to 6 months. Cub mortality, 47%. Wild lifespan, 7 to 8 years. Captive lifespan, 24 years. They die young and wild. Main causes: lions, leopards, hyenas, poisoning by humans. Their aggression keeps them alive against predators most of the time. When it fails, they die. But the strategy works often enough that the species survives. Not a defect. A calculated risk with positive results over 10 million years. The twist is this: what looks like a biological mistake is actually different software. Evolution had a problem. How does a 10-kilogram animal survive in Africa? The continent with lions, leopards, hyenas, wild dogs, crocodiles. Most small animals choose speed, run away, hide. Honey badgers chose different. Be terrifying. Make your skin too tough to bite through easily. Develop venom immunity. Fight back when attacked. Target eyes and genitals. Make every attack costly. This strategy requires engineering. Skin architecture 6 millimeters thick, extremely loose, allows rotation. Molecular modifications blocking venom. Aggressive defense when cornered. Travel up to 27 kilometers daily for food. The costs are real. High cub mortality, short wild lifespan, small litters, large territories. But benefits are also real. 10 million year survival, 3 continents, least concern status, successful competition with apex predators. Evolution is not about perfection. Evolution is about trade-offs that work. Cheetahs traded durability for speed. Speed worked until humans changed the landscape, now endangered. Honey badgers traded reproduction rate for individual survival. That worked, still works. Population stable, different strategies, different results. No correct answer, only what survives. The honey badger reveals something fundamental about evolution. Evolution does not create perfect organisms. Evolution creates organisms that survive long enough to reproduce. Sometimes that means being fast, sometimes camouflaged, sometimes terrifying. The honey badger chose terrifying. 10 million years later, the strategy still functions. What we called fearlessness is calculated defense. What we called inability to feel pain might be extreme tolerance we have not measured. What we called stupidity might be intelligence we have not studied. The only defect is in our understanding. We expected evolution to make animals that avoid danger, run from threats, hide from predators. The honey badger evolved to make danger avoid it, by surviving snake bites through molecular engineering, by escaping predator jaws through skin architecture, by making every attack cost more than the reward. A 10-kilogram animal that makes 200-kilogram lions reconsider, not through size, not through speed, through engineering. This is not evolution failing. This is evolution succeeding in a way we did not recognize. Subscribe to learn more about evolution's unexpected solutions. After watching this, answer in the comments, if you could have one honey badger ability, venom resistance, loose defensive skin, or problem-solving intelligence like Stoffel, which would you choose and why?